We are now at DEFCON 2.
What the devil is going on, Lieutenant?
He's surfaced, Mr. President. I'm sure you all recognize this man. We know him only as Yuri, fugitive advisor to Soviet Premier Romanov. While we were busy fighting the Soviets, Yuri was using his mind control technology to establish a secret army of his own. A group of Yuri's initiates have taken Alcatraz Island here in San Francisco. They've constructed some sort of device there.
What kind of device?
Perhaps I can explain, Mr. President.
Yuri.
The device is called a Psychic Dominator. There is a network of such devices spread across the globe.
More of your mind control tricks?
No tricks, Mr. President. In a few moments, I will unleash a tidal wave of psychic energy designed to dominate the minds of an entire planet. There will be no more free will, only my will.
Yuri. The war's over. Can't we all just get along? What if I was to give you a full presidential pardon? Your country needs a leader. It could be you.
Why should I be content to lead one nation if I can control the whole world, Mr. President?
You can't threaten us. We're the most powerful nation on Earth. We did win the war, you know.
Did you? Indeed? I think not.
Mr. President, something's happening. The device is beginning to deploy.
Call in an airstrike. I want that tower taken out.
Command, this is Mojo 1. We are on station.
Roger, Mojo 1. Target is located on Alcatraz Island, Vector 270, at 10 miles.
Target acquired. Engage!
Comrade Leader, the Allied areas have damaged one of our power plants in San Francisco. The Psychic Dominator on Alcatraz will not function.
Most unfortunate. But we have other devices. I think time has come to activate them.
Shockwaves of energy across the globe.
My God. That maniac's really going to do it. May God help us all.
The situation looks bad, Commander. Yuri's forces have successfully detonated 2 of his Psychic Dominator devices, turning much of the planet into mindless Yuri drones. Luckily, the device here in San Francisco seems to be underpowered. It hasn't been activated yet. Stand by, Commander. I have Special Agent Tanya on the line.
There may be a way out of this, Commander. Doc Einstein has a new toy. Now, it hasn't been tested yet, but it might be our only way out of this. Right, Doc? Doc?
Oh, yeah. This is my prototype temporal displacement device. I believe we can use it to transport your forces backwards in time. With luck, you may be able to avert the Psychic Dominator disaster before it has begun.
But we don't have a lot of time, Commander. Yuri's forces are trying to capture power plants throughout the city to divert power to the Psychic Dominator. Well, the Doc's machine needs power too, so you have to get out there and you have to capture power plants yourself. Hey, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. I'm a field op, I'm not a strategist. And I hate to admit it, but right now I wish General Carver was still alive.
If my device works, Miss Tanya, you may get your wish. When you return to the past, contact my earlier self. I may be able to help, yeah?
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Unit lost. Incoming transmission. The time machine is just south of the Golden Gate Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge entrance was destroyed by the Soviets during the war. Protect the time machine until you can capture enough power plants to bring it online. Be careful, Commander. Yuri's initiates are combing the city. They want those power plants too. Commander, these are Guardian GIs. They're armed with both machine guns and anti-tank rockets. When deployed, they are able to reduce a tank into scrap metal in seconds. Unit promoted. Battle control online. Commander, the time machine is powered up. We're ready to make the time shift.
Woohoo! Let's shake it, baby.
Hang on, this is gonna be a close one.
I fear you are out of time. Don't worry, it will be quite painless, and life will be so much simpler for you with no freedom of will.
Incoming transmission. You did it, Commander. The time shift was successful.
Yeah, but we couldn't have come at a worse time. We're sitting right in the middle of the first Soviet occupation. Use the Grand Cannons to soften up the Soviets. And when you give me the word, I'll swim to Alcatraz and I'll turn that Psychic Dominator into scrap metal.
Unit promoted. Traveling back in time gives us another opportunity, Commander. President Dugan asked me to contact an old friend once we arrived. I hope you're sitting down.
Well, Commander, from what I understand, the future ain't what it used to be. Now, our job is to set it right. According to Executive Order 9066, which, by the way, won't be written for another couple of months. You know, a man could blow a fuse getting his mind around this time travel stuff here. Anyway, the gist of this thing is that we're involved until the bitter end. We got a job to do, son. The lieutenant will fill you in.
Commander, Yuri has taken control of Hollywood using mind control technology. He's begun to use the media to spread subliminal propaganda. Here's a sample, with the subliminal mind control properties filtered out.
We fight a life or death struggle against the powers of capitalism. Only complete faith in Yuri can protect you. Only total compliance will save the lives of you and your family. Empty your mind and submit to my will. The less you know, the better off you will be. I'm Yuri. Obey me.
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Incoming transmission. Commander, your MCV is in position near the Los Angeles International Airport. You should establish your own base before attempting to locate Yuri's forces. Sir, if you can secure the area around LAX and then get an engineer inside, we will have access to paratrooper reinforcements. Incoming transmission. Commander, the enemy is using a horrifying new technology. This is a grinder. These devices can break down anything, be it mechanical or organic. They're feeding these grinders with captive civilians, reducing them to raw materials used to fund their war efforts. Yuri's clones are not as powerful as the original, but their ability to control minds is a definite threat on the Battle Control Online.
Some of these Hollywood civilians are pretty tough characters, Commander. They might be able to help you.
Unit ready. We're receiving a streaming video feed via satellite uplink, Commander. It's from Chairman Bing, the trillionaire CEO of the Massive Soft Corporation in Seattle, Washington. I'm patching it through now.
I don't know how long I'll be able to stay online. Yuri's forces are crawling all over the Massive Soft campus. He's built a nuclear missile silo, and he's threatening to nuke Seattle unless I fund his war effort. He's also forcing our R&D department. It's some sort of special project. Looks to me like it's some genetic software.
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Lightning storm ready. Incoming transmission.
Satellite recon confirms that Yuri's got an operational silo in the area. Taking out those nukes is priority 1. We have our own super weapon. One of Einstein's weather control machines. Use it on that base.
This is the Space Needle, Commander. Garrisoning some GIs here will give us an excellent view of the city and allow us to better see what Yuri's forces are doing. Be careful when you approach the Massive Soft campus, sir. Yuri has guard units surrounding the main building. We can't afford to be caught by surprise. Battle Control online.
I'm making a healthy donation to your war fund. Immediately.
Lightning storm ready. I have terrible news, Commander. Professor Einstein has been captured. We believe Yuri plans to force him to help improve the Psychic Dominator technology.
With the Professor's help, Yuri could finish the Psychic Dominator network even sooner. We cannot let that happen!
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Incoming transmission. We've tracked the Professor to a secret base here in Egypt. You'll have to construct your own base. Special Agent Tanya will be available to assist you with the Professor's rescue. He's being held in a secret base near the Large Pyramid. There are oil fields to the east. Our new tank destroyers can easily cut through Yuri's forces here. Good luck. The German tank destroyer was designed to punch through vehicle armor. It's effective against enemy tanks, but it does very little damage to buildings. Incoming transmission.
Help me across the river, Commander, and I'll make your life a whole lot easier. Snatch the good doctor from Yuri's goons and be out of there before they even know what hit him.
New construction options.
Time.
Well done, sir. You've rescued Einstein. Transportation is en route to take him to safety. Commander, apparently the base guarding the Psychic Dominator is only a secondary installation. Yuri has another massive base to the east. You need to level it.
Gentlemen, our spy satellites have spotted a huge laboratory facility in Australia. Now, this has got to be where Yuri has his cloning operation. Intel's gotten wind of his plans. He intends to kidnap key Allied leaders and replace them with clones. Commander, some of our best operatives gave their lives to get this information. Let's make that sacrifice mean something. Take out that lab.
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Incoming transmission. Yuri's cloning facility is located in Sydney, Australia. We'll launch our offensive near the Opera House. Yuri's lab is here. Intel also reports that he has a submarine fleet somewhere in the region. Yuri's boomer submarines have ballistic missiles that can be fired from a great distance. Send dolphins and destroyers out as soon as you detect one. Unit promoted. Battle control online. We're picking up a fleet of enemy subs moving on your position, Commander. These must be Yuri's boomers. We think these deep-water submarines are armed with torpedoes, as well as heavy missiles capable of bombarding onshore targets. Unit ready. Good news and bad news, Commander. The outcome of the war wasn't changed. The Soviets have surrendered. The bad news is, Yuri's still at large. The world leaders aren't taking any chances. They're meeting at a classified location to sign the treaty with the Soviets. Per the General's orders,
Good day, Lieutenant. Where is this top secret meeting of world leaders?
I can't.
Tell me.
London, England. Parliament building.
What in the blazes is going on? We've got an unauthorized transmission. Cut the satellite link. Well, blow it to Kingdom Come if you have to. Out of the frying pan into the fire. Since he can't clone the Allied leaders, he's bound to try a more direct approach. They're meeting in London right now to ratify the treaty with the Soviets. Get to London ASAP, Commander. And you, get a medic out to the lieutenant.
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Incoming transmission.
This is a very important meeting, Commander. If this treaty is ratified, the Soviet forces will join us in the battle against Yuri. We'll set up our defenses by the Parliament building. My money says Yuri will launch an offensive from the east. He might even sneak down the Thames River. We've got to build us an impenetrable air and sea defense. The leaders are already arriving. If they get killed or mind-controlled, everything we've done up till now won't mean diddly. Comprende?
You don't want the Vice President running the country, do you?
I have legacy to consider.
Battle control online.
Win, Commander. Soon the fool Romanov will be dead, and the Allied leaders will be under my control. Soon you will beg for my mercy and forgiveness. Perhaps you will live as a mindless slave. This might amuse me.
Incoming transmission.
That was some fine work, Commander. The treaty's been signed. We've tracked down the location of Yuri's London base. Soviet forces will be joining us any time now. Use them. Burn that base to the ground and scatter the ashes.
Reinforcements have arrived. Battle control online. Commander, I failed you. I put the whole operation in jeopardy when I told Yuri that the world leaders were meeting in London. As of this moment, I'm tending my resignation.
Hogwash! You're a vital part of this team, Lieutenant. If you think you're the only officer ever to have his brain twisted by that maniac, you're free to leave. Otherwise, I won't hear any more foolishness about resignations. Are you with us?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now let's concentrate on finding this madman before he can do any more damage.
General, I think I have something.
Well, let's hear it.
I've been triangulating Yuri's transmissions, sir. I believe I've tracked his location.
Good to have you back, Lieutenant. Well, I'll be dipped in molasses. He's holed up in the Antarctic. Okay, this is it, Commander. The whole enchilada. Prepare to move out.
Incoming transmission. Our forces will deploy at Tierra del Fuego, at the southernmost tip of South America. You'll have to repair this abandoned Soviet base. The cliffs surrounding the Antarctic shoreline make a naval assault impossible. Once you get radar up and running, we'll chrono in an MCV. Yuri's transmissions are coming from the east. We're rooting for you, Commander. The whole world is watching and waiting. Battle control online.
Listen to me. You will obey.
You behave, or there'll be no dessert tonight.
I'm Yuri, and you will obey.
We've got a nice, safe spot for him to live out his days. Professor Einstein calls it a psychic isolation chamber. Thanks to you, Commander, he won't be able to mind control a fly. What's going on?
We're picking up a time distortion wave, General.
It is the two timelines, Lieutenant. They are merging. One series of events must take precedence over the other.
Timelines merging in 3, 2, 1. We're now at DEFCON 2.
What the devil is going on, Lieutenant?
He's surfaced, Mr. President.
How you been, Mr. President?
General Carville. How?
Did you ever hear of time travel, sir?
What do you think? President's having a victory bash at the White House tonight, so I thought maybe you might...
You coming, Commander?
That wasn't supposed to happen. Professor! Doc! Yeah, you still have that time machine, right? Good. Could you send me back in time, like 2 hours? I don't think you got your timeline straight. Catch you on the replay?
It is pleasant to see you again, even under these circumstances. The traitor Yuri has activated 2 of his psychic dominator devices. Cities around the world are falling under his power. However, we have discovered a plan by the Americans to alter the events of the past few hours. Stand by, comrade. I'm receiving an encrypted message from a secured wavelength.
It's good to see loyal face, Comrade General. However, there is little time. Allies are creating new technology for traveling backward in time. The Americans plan to use this machine to go back early in war. There, they will destroy Yuri's psychic dominator devices before they can be completed. Comrade General, if you can capture this American time machine, we might have opportunity to change history and assure Soviet victory. The fate of Soviet Union, of entire world, rests in your hands. Oh, I must go. Comrade Sophia has recorded a message to give this to my best self. Do svidaniya, Comrade General.
Establishing battlefield control. This is Alcatraz Island, Commander. This will be our target when we arrive in the past, but first we must capture the Allied time machine. Reinforcements have arrived.
Hush! They may be near.
Sir, you must destroy the Allied Navy and Grand Cannons before our transports can approach. Battle control online. The time machine is located to the south of the Golden Gate Bridge. Yuri's forces are seizing power-generating plants in order to activate the Psychic Dominator on Alcatraz Island. Our forces are here. If you wish to successfully capture the American time travel machine, it would be wise to move quickly. Excellent, Commander. Now take your troops and capture the time machine here. Once we've captured it, we can travel back in time and destroy the Psychic Dominator.
Boris reporting.
This is Boris, Comrade General. He is equipped with superior weapons and has full authority to call in an airstrike. He's one of our finest soldiers and a hero to the Soviet people. Good luck, sir. Battle control online. We have escaped into the past, Comrade General. But I am afraid that our superior Soviet engineers increased the efficiency of the American power plants too much. We have arrived more than 65 million years in the past. Stand by, comrade, while we attempt another time shift. Battle control online. Well done, Comrade General. We have arrived at our destination. We would not have had another chance. We have arrived in San Francisco at the time of the first Soviet occupation. The Psychic Dominator is still under construction on Alcatraz Island. You must subdue Yuri's forces and get Boris, our special commando, within sighting range of the device. Once there, battle control online.
So, comrade, I am understanding you come from dark and terrible future. According to report I received from your communications officer, Allies will win war by using sneaky device called Chronosphere to invade Moscow.
You must go to Germany.
Destroy this Einstein's laboratory before he can invent this Chronosphere device. Allies will give up their foolish resistance and join our glorious Soviet cause. Then together, we take care of traitor Yuri!
Commander, your first task is to eliminate the German border stations that guard the entryways into Germany. Einstein's laboratory is here. Your objective is to destroy the lab and this prototype chronosphere to ensure the Allies cannot rally to victory this time around. The Allied general at this base is your only true opponent, Commander. Ignore him or crush him at your leisure. These forces should be more than sufficient for that task, given your exceptional command abilities. Battle control online.
State News magazine? War is over, Comrade General. The Allies have surrendered. Now they fight with us against the traitor Yuri. All of Soviet people are full of gratefulness to you. Nazdrovnya!
Our special intelligence operatives report another Psychic Dominator device being constructed in London. Our Premier wants us to destroy it before Yuri can react. Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Incoming transmission. Yuri's psychic dominator is somewhere in London. Across the river, Yuri is using a psychic beacon to control an allied base. If you can destroy the psychic beacon, the allied troops will join us in battle. Incoming transmission.
Why do you do this, Comrade General? Without me, the Soviet Union would be only a tiny little province in the American Empire. I think only of our destiny. No matter. These other troops are weak-minded. They now fight for me. Prepare for your death. Will be swift, I promise you.
Operatives have located the psychic beacon here. They also reported a sniper in the area. Be careful, sir. Battle control online. New construction up.
Welcome to the game, Agent Tanya.
Game's over, Yuri. You're about to lose.
Incoming transmission. Excellent, sir. The Allied forces are free from Yuri's control. The Allies' special agent Tanya is on the line for you. I'll put her through.
I never thought I'd be saying this to a commie, but, thanks. Alright, this Yuri is going down! So we're ready to follow your orders. But you better know what you're doing, because if my men get slaughtered, you're gonna have to answer to me. You got that, comrade?
New construction options. Special Agent Tanya's C4 charges will be quite useful, even if she's not as skilled as Boris.
What? Yeah, right, Boris is skilled. Ooh, look at me, I can call in an airstrike. Please.
Oh, sorry, sir. I thought this channel was secure. Battle controlled online. General, I have very bad news. Premier Romanov's plane was shot down while returning to Moscow. The aircraft went down over Morocco. We believe that the Premier is alive and hiding somewhere in the city. Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Incoming transmission. Yuri's forces have captured the only airport in the area. Even now, they search for our leader. You must find the Premier before the enemy does. We believe that Premier Romanov is hiding in the eastern part of the city. You must transport him safely across the river to the airport. Yuri's forces have garrisoned buildings to the north. Our new demolition trucks should be able to clear those structures. Incoming transmission.
This is a message for my old comrade Romanov. Turn yourself in, Comrade Premier, and I promise you asylum with my forces. Remain in hiding, and you will surely die. The Comrade General is a traitor to the Soviet people. Their destiny, and the destiny of the entire world, lies with me.
Battle controlled online.
Of all the bars in all the world, look who is walking into this one! Welcome, Comrade General! We are having the beginning of a beautiful friendship, I think.
Get me to airport. These are plans for Iron Curtain. Use on our demolition trucks to make ultimate weapon of destruction.
New construction options. Mission accomplished.
Ah, my good friend! I am back where I belong, sound and safe. The traitor Yuri is building fleet of boomer submarines. These can launch missiles at any city of his choosing. Zofia will tell you more. You must be careful, comrade. Yuri has many more surprises planned for us, I think.
Incoming transmission. Yuri's secret submarine base is located on this small island in South Pacific. We are nearing the island, Commander. I see 3 possible landing zones. Here, here, and here. Yuri's submarine base should be here, with direct access here, but it will be heavily defended. Without a large naval force, this route would be suicide. We've also had intermittent contacts with Yuri's boomer submarines at these locations. I suggest sending the squids out in front of the main group, battle controlled online. Comrade General, the purpose of this base is now clear. It is a launch facility. The rocket itself appears to be a pressurized spacecraft. The Premier wishes to know the destination of this spacecraft. Mission accomplished.
Well done, Comrade General. We have analyzed flight plan of this rocket ship. It is programmed to fly to the moon. We must find out why. You have cosmonaut training, yes?
The liftoff was without complications, Comrade General. You'll achieve lunar orbit in moments. Your retro rockets should fire automatically to allow for a smooth landing. Take care, my General. You have many reasons to return safely, no? Retro rockets will fire in 3, 2, 1. Your spacecraft has landed, Comrade General.
Finally, Soviets have reached the moon! One baby step for Comrade General, one giant leap for Soviet people, yes?
Incoming transmission. The spacecraft's computer has revealed Yuri's plan to us. Yuri's moon base is nearby. He will evacuate to this base with an army of clones once the Psychic Dominator network has been activated. The base must be eliminated. Sir, Yuri is deploying a new unit called the Magnetron. It can generate a powerful electromagnetic field that can drag our tanks towards it. This thing is Yuri's mastermind. It can take control of our units just as Yuri himself can. We have discovered its weakness, though. It can only control so many of our units before it overloads itself and is destroyed. Unit promoted. Battle control online. Comrade General, to the Some of our vehicles have been modified for use on the lunar surface, but conventional troops cannot survive here. Our infantry must wear cosmonaut suits. These are equipped with lasers and rocket packs. Yuri's base is north of our position. Good luck, Comrade General.
Congratulations, Comrade General! Or should I say, Cosmonaut General! We have discovered the traitor's location. Yuri commands his forces from his ancestral home in Transylvania. He is like monster from movies, yes! I am certain he has new scheme for world domination. End this, Comrade General. Destroy Castle and crush him beneath the stones.
This could be your most dangerous mission, Comrade General. The entire world watches and waits. To have come this far only to fail now, it is unthinkable. You must not fail. Forgive me for speaking frankly, but it might help you to know that upon your return I hope to see you in Moscow. Winter there is cold, yes? But this winter could be different. Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Incoming transmission. We have located Yuri's fortress. Its location is directly north of your present position. Unfortunately, Allied troops to the west and Soviet troops to the east are both under the control of Yuri's psychic beacons. Destroy the battle control online. The castle has been taken, my general. I knew you would be victorious. Comrade General, we are picking up an energy buildup beneath the castle. The signature wave is consistent with distortion wave of the time machine.
I found your little device in San Francisco. Repairing it was a simple matter. It is too late, comrade. The entire world and all of its history is mine to command and conquer.
We still have the time machine's command codes, Comrade General. I have overridden the controls and released all of the energy reserves. If you remember, we ourselves experienced some difficulty when too much energy was channeled into the machine. The machine's energy reserves have been depleted. Yuri cannot use the machine without additional power. He will be trapped in time.
What is that? Who is there?
Thanks to the time travelers, the traitor Yuri has been defeated.
Soviet troops parading down Wall Street as the stock market closed forever.
New golden age of space exploration, thanks to Premier Romanov and his bold new program.
Who knows what the future may hold as communism leaves the boundaries of our planet and expands across the solar system.